What is up, fam? Welcome to another haunted adventure with your boy Omar. Today I have Tiffany here with me, and we are in one of the most haunted spots that we have ever investigated. In fact, it's so haunted that every single room here keeps a private journal where guests can share their experiences, ghost experiences at that, and there's quite a few compelling ones. My best friend James and Chelsea, they're a couple of doors down, and they were sharing some of the stories they've seen. We're in Old Town San Diego. I have been here before. In fact, one of the houses that are here that's not too far away is considered to be the most haunted house in the United States, not far away from here. There's a lot of weird stories in this room of people having curtains go over their heads in the middle of the night, doors moving, people getting touched, and that's just this room. I'm gonna share some of these real life stories with you in just a second. Make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. Let's do this. So I got my EMF meter here. We did bring a spirit box.
I just really feel like we're not going to get any sleep in here, and I'm like worried about that.
As you're yawning.
Oh, tonight's like our last night before we fly out, and then I got to drive 14 hours back. So, you want me to read some of these to you?
Yeah.
Alright, so this person said, question, my boyfriend was, this was March of 2017.
Okay.
First impression, my boyfriend was freaked out, wanted to leave, but stayed because he knew I loved it. The last time that we stayed in Old Town, and because we wanted to get away. Only stayed in the room long enough to shower and sleep. He wanted to get out as quickly as possible. He swears he felt something grab the heel of his foot when under the blankets. I think I'm going to have to make this up to him. The hotel staff are lovely. I came alone, but I didn't feel alone. Enjoy your stay and help keep the planet beautiful outside the hotel.
Wasn't there one that had something to do with like somebody getting the curtains?
I just heard of that one.
Yeah.
So Dan Booth on May 4th, oh, that's my sister's birthday. May 4th, 2017 said, last night my wife and I's first night of 2 definitely felt as if you were not alone during the night. I felt my hand being tickled. Another time through the night, the curtain had gone over me. No way I could have reached from the bed. Gonna see what it brings for night 2. No kidding, folks, something is present. This one said, came here for my sister's bachelorette party, now for the good stuff. My husband went outside around 1:30 a.m. and heard a really loud distant scream. I thought it was him scaring my sisters down the hall, and when I checked, he was literally right outside the door.
Oh, wow.
Before going to sleep, we didn't get much of that. I was freezing cold. Then the temperature in the room had to be below 60, and the AC was off. Around 3 a.m., we got really hot to the point that we were sweating. At 4 a.m., someone knocked on our door twice, but there was nothing there. We also had heard footsteps for a while, but nothing. Really scary experiences from Jasper.
What? I don't know.
Oh, I feel my heart. It's like beating so fast.
I think somebody was knocking on the door.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be alright.
That scared me so bad. I'm not even lying.
There was a story that Tiffany was reading too about this painting on the wall here getting brighter and brighter.
Yeah, it's right here. Photo on the wall got brighter and brighter. The flies kept multiplying. I don't know what flies.
Flies?
Yeah.
Maybe there were flies. I haven't seen one fly in San Diego.
You know why there's probably no flies in here? Because it's freaking freezing in this
cold.
room. And I
really
love
cold.
sleeping cold. And it is like...
And it's too cold for her.
Yeah.
There are some stories in this book too that we cannot read because I don't know if it's just people messing around, but they're talking about like sensual experiences. I'll leave it at that. But if you want to see some of these stories for yourself, come stay in room 3. We're going to have our own
This one
personal
also
experience.
says, in the same one where the flies kept multiplying, it says, listen for the whispering, footsteps in the night, someone watching.
So there's definitely things here. That is really little. Yeah. Wow. That is so unique though.
You hear music? Did it just start?
No, I've been hearing some music. Yeah.
Did you fill up the sink?
Did I fill up the sink? No, I haven't even used the sink.
Swear to God, I didn't do that.
Nope. Did not do that. I hear the music too.
Yeah.
I think there's somebody with a guitar out there. Sounds like it.
Oh my God, this one's still
Is it cold? I do want to show you something cool though. This is one of them brand new style toilets where you go like this. That is awesome.
You know, one of the clients had a toilet like that.
Really?
But the tank goes all the way up, and then you have a string. Apparently, like, they're really popular in London.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what I heard. And the reason why, they're on Paddington too, this movie. But the reason why they're like that is because if the tank being up higher, it gives more pressure.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how true this is, but yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, that does make sense. Because this fills up with water probably. Huh. Interesting.
I'll show you my clients.
Yeah. This house is very, very old. It started as a smaller home and somebody started adding to the house. I guess he needed some extra space for his daughters. Must have had a big family. His last name was Bandini. Now when Bandini passed away, he ended up selling this home to somebody who wanted to turn it more into a hotel. I'm not sure exactly the dates, but that's when a lot of weird stuff started happening here at the house. There's tons of stories and speculations on who is causing this. Some people say it's Bandini's daughter. Some people say that it's spirits that were here. Now, one thing you may or may not know about Old Town, and I'm going to show you Old Town here in a little bit, a lot of Old Town was built on top of graves, and that's one of the reasons why they consider it to be very, very haunted here. There are some markers in the streets where there were dead bodies, and there is an old cemetery that's... Okay, I know you flushed the toilet, but it's almost like the toilet got flushed again.
It's still going.
No, it stopped though. And then,
Oh, it did?
Yes. It stopped like that.
Now it stopped.
It just flushed. You didn't hear that?
No.
The toilet just flushed again. You didn't hear that?
No. I'm like zoned out on that box over there.
What box? Was it going off?
I'm just like watching it. Like I'm zoned on it.
Okay, it was going off a little earlier. Should we do a spirit box?
Oh God.
No, you don't want to?
You're just gonna bring them in here more. It's like they're all gonna be all over the hotel and they're gonna be like, oh look, we can go over there and talk to them.
Okay, here's my goal. I want to be able to write something down in that journal.
Something just already happened.
What?
To
What
the point where
happened?
my heart like fell out of my butt and I had to go pee.
It was probably the neighbor next door. Like maybe just, maybe they're writing their own experience, sensual experience in the journal. They do have complimentary water here that you can have. Did they say it was free?
Yeah, they said it was free.
I brought my own free water right here. I'm going to show you around a little bit more in the Cosmopolitan, and I'm going to show you the courtyard. We're going to bring our spirit box along. It's going to be a fun adventure. All right, so Tiffany just brought this to my attention. This thing just started going crazy right now out of nowhere. Man, at least it's not spiking to red or anything. If someone's here with us, spike that to red.
Oh my sweet baby Jesus.
Whoa. It's like we heard a knock next door or something.
Dude, it is going so red.
I think we're going to do a spirit box real quick. There's something you want to say to us? Dude, it said no.
I thought it said help.
I thought it said no.
What was that thing before it?
I don't know. Why is this room so active? My antenna broke. What's your name? Quite a few names there. How many spirits are here? 24? Is that what you said? I was saying my antenna broke. See? So I'm having to put my finger. It kind of helps with the signal a little bit. What is it that you want to say to the world? Is this Bandini that haunts this room? Yo, I've never seen this thing go so crazy. Never. Usually that thing is always cold. I mean, it's just like going so crazy right now. Oh, it kind of cooled down. Okay, you can stop touching this.
Wow.
Oh, just like that, it just stopped. All right, fam. This is the inside of the Cosmopolitan.
Tell me you didn't hear.
What's the matter?
You didn't hear that? I'm walking in here. I thought just the floor or something, but there's like a loud,
Really?
like under my feet.
This is really cool in here, though.
They say that. Do you hear it?
Oh, I heard it. Is that what happened to you? It was like a pop.
I think it's probably just the floor.
It could be. I don't know, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is the floor. Look at that creepy picture right there. That's the original owner. That's Mr. Bandini. He's one of the early settlers of Old Town. Well, I don't know if it was called Old Town before. So they have a restaurant here at the Cosmopolitan. You can see there's nobody here because it's really late. Well, this was someone's house before, and they turned it into a 20-room. I don't think it's 20 rooms anymore, though.
Well, I don't know, because I know that it goes higher than 10.
Okay.
Because room 11 is like really intense with the.
They say that used to be like their actual bedroom before.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Did you say how much it used to cost?
no, I was gonna say that right now. Go ahead, tell them.
So for smaller rooms, it was 50 cents, and then for the bigger rooms, it was $1. Like, can you imagine just like, here's 50 cents. I want to stay in a small room, please.
That's so cool. And this is after the original owner passed, and a new owner took over. He turned this place into a hotel. So it's been a hotel probably for most of its life.
But Bandini, or what's the name of the person?
I think his name is Bandini.
Okay,
Yeah.
so his daughter, though, because when he bought the place, it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the original person. It was him, his daughter, his wife, and 2 daughters. And then,
Abigail.
Yeah, Abigail was the one that apparently still haunts here, like, to this day. Her and some other stuff that they're, I don't know.
They say that some of the furniture that's been brought in here too has haunted the place.
Yeah, they said that a lot of the furniture from other, that's been brought in has a lot of things tied to it.
Check this out, guys. Right in front of the Cosmopolitan, you can schedule a ghost tour. It's 7 days a week, and they have all the history about Old Town. I've been wanting to do this, but I mean, a lot of the history is online, but one of the things that I do like about going on these tours is that a lot of the tour guides share their personal experiences, and that's something that you don't really hear of too often online. So do encourage you to maybe check out one of those ghost tours if you're interested in Old Town here in San Diego. Yo, check it out, Buccaneers Sugar Skull. What? And everybody else's teams. Let me see if I see a Dallas Cowboys one. Babe, I'm sorry, no Dallas Cowboys one. Yeah, check out all these neat little stores though in Old Town. You know what? I think James and I ate here. Yeah. So you see that on the left? That's the most haunted house in the United States.
Where, that house right there?
Yep. And on the side of it is a tree where they used to hang people. A couple years back, I did a fan meetup right here in front of the Whaley House. And it was really cool. A lot of people got to share, some of the locals got to share some of their experiences with me. So while I'm here brushing up on some of my history that I kind of forgot about the Whaley House, we both heard a growl. It was a very strange growl. It was like a woman going wow or something like that. This is one thing that I read online, and we're really, really lucky to be able to film this. Some of the store owners that have motion sensors, it just stopped. I swear it just stopped. There was an alarm going off in here right now. And there's nobody in there. You know what? Maybe in the beginning of this clip, you could probably hear that. But some store owners have reported their alarms going off. Maybe it just went off because it was going on for such a long time.
No, I mean, they have to be turned off.
Maybe it was turned off remotely. But yeah, some store owners have reported their alarms going off from ghosts. Oh, there it goes right there. Yeah. What the heck?
That's wild.
So if you look on the street, and we're not very far from the cemetery, I'm trying to find them. There are these little markers. This whole street was paved. Yeah, it was paved over dead bodies. And that's another reason why they say Old Town is cursed. I'm gonna see if I can find some here. There's little markers that you can see.
I've been all in my bag. You been all in my business. You be all in your feelings. I've been all in them trenches. I've been all in my bag.
Here's the graveyard here in Old Town. Very cool. Now this is part of the cemetery, or the people that are buried here that was not disturbed and it was set aside. You know, if you didn't know, San Diego is very hot when it comes to real estate. It's cool that they allow people to come in here. Here's the markers I was telling you about. See that? It says grave site. And here's another one right here. Bam.
They're like all down here.
That sidewalk's right on top of a dead body, man. How disrespectful. Yeah, they're everywhere. Right here, this is even more disrespectful. Where it used to have the grave site, somebody took it off. That's crazy. All right, here's another one that was ripped off. I've seen about 10 of these, and the only thing I could think of is maybe the owners of these places didn't like that it said grave site, and they don't want it to spook away the tourists, because there's a lot of tourists here in Old Town. So we're back at the Cosmopolitan, and there is nobody out here. Oh, it's dark in there. We should take a peek. Is there anybody in there? There's some people coming. A couple people going home. Ooh. Oh, this quieted down a lot. This was lit earlier. People getting drinks at the bar. People eating here outside. That's why it was empty inside. Everybody was outside enjoying the nice, beautiful San Diego weather. So this is all inside of the Cosmopolitan. It's like a little courtyard. It's really pretty. Has a nice vibe to it. We're gonna walk by room 11. With what? What's the matter? Why are you feeling like that? She says she feels like she's on a boat or something. I think it's the uneven floors. Okay. Okay, I know. Oh, look at the little coffin. to see James's room. Want to see if Chelsea's there in the room? I could hear another one of the store's alarms on right now. That could be from the ghosts. They say these rooms are really haunted too. Room 4 and 5. What?
3, 4. What's this one?
Oh, that's... Wait. It's like it skipped it. It's 3 and then that's 4. There, our room is 3, which is over there. It's like an unmarked room. What are they doing?
She's filming.
Oh, she's filming a video?
She's reading some of the stories.
Oh, okay. I want to hear some of the stories.
She's standing and saying I'm scared. She is so scared right now. Holy crap!
I'm sorry.
That's you. What are you guys doing? Oh, we were.
We just wanted to see your room.
You look so into your journal that you were reading.
Where's James at? Is he still walking around?
Yeah. Still at the cemetery, yeah. So you're reading your journal?
I was, and they're talking about this woman that stayed here, and she had a scratch all the way down her back.
Really?
You scratched on the door? Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was reading it, and I was so into it.
Yeah.
Look, these are the stories that Chelsea was reading right now. If you want to make your way to Chelsea's video, she's sharing some of these stories. I mean, there's so many of them. This is the journal that belongs to this room, room 9. You want to hear one of ours?
Well, first of all, I was like really into reading a story earlier today, and all of a sudden, like something like happened. Like, do you like we still?
It sounded like a knock on the wall.
See, and I thought it sounded like something like flew or something. I don't know. It was weird, and I was like really into like reading, and it was just I screamed to the point where I had to go pee.
So you were me, like,
Yes.
It talked about a guy. Was it a guy that had
His name was like Dan Brooks or something like that, and like he could they signed him and stuff. He said that he was sleeping and he felt something tickle his hand, and then at one point the curtains flew over him.
Yeah, the curtain was. He woke up with the curtain like on top of him.
Yeah,
that's in the journal?
That's in the journal. Yeah.
in our room.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and then another one said that a lot of them say that in the middle of the night noises come from the bathroom, and one said,
Yeah.
"Does yours have that too?"
Oh, you have a story?
There's like
story
loud
this happened to
bangs.
me.
This happened to you?
Yes, I did a lone challenge in this room while James is gone.
Break.
You don't even
What happened?
So I'm chilling here, and I hear the water go on.
Yes,
I heard the water go on.
Our sink was full.
Our sink was full, and I heard our toilet flush.
Yeah.
She didn't hear, but I heard our toilet flush.
Watching like the EMF meter, whatever it's called.
EMF.
Which, by the way, started spiking like freaking crazy.
What if James is in here messing with you? Oh, look, her sink is full of water too. I swear that happened to us.
What was that?
What the hell was that? You heard that?
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
What's
man.
up with the waters in the sink?
Not just
don't know.
that, but I'm standing out here, right here, and I hear something in there. I don't even remember now because so much was happening. And I look and I see a shadow go under.
Stop.
I got it all on camera.
A shadow?
A shadow, like someone was in there, and I go in there and no one's in there.
What if somebody is in here? Wow.
I'm telling you, there is something in
I love this tub. That's cool.
So one of the stories in the thing said that those little thingies are moving.
Yeah, they keep moving.
Said that
Could be from the air.
they woke up in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. of all hours. That to like, you know, they described it as in the like, you know, when you're in your kitchen and you're like going through your pots and pans and you're trying to like find a pan, and it's just like like a whole bunch of like that. She said it sounded like pots and pans were being banged around in the kitchen, but it was in the bathroom.
Oh my god.
If I hear that, I'm sleeping in the car.
That's weird. And you know what? Room 11 is supposed to be really haunted.
So we went over there.
Yeah.
With the EVP thingy. So we had the little meter out.
The EMF meter started.
Yeah, whatever that thing's called. This thing's called. We get really close to the door, and it just starts spiking like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the closer we got to.
Wait. Turn this on here.
Oh.
I mean, for a while it was cold. It was like nothing was happening. We were both sitting on the bed reading the book, and then this thing just starts jumping out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let you guys use it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you use it. So you can put it here somewhere.
Where in the
See if
bathroom?
in the bathroom. Let's go check.
That's a good idea.
While Chelsea was filming, she said she's seen a shadow underneath the door. She comes in here and there was nobody in here. That is freaky. How are you still in here? If I would have seen that, I would have went running out of here.
Yeah.
Nothing going on right now. I'm gonna leave it with you. We gotta get to bed. It's getting late. So yeah, you hold on to that. Have fun with it. Be safe. Hope James comes and keeps you company soon. Mr. Stinky Feet.
Live stream, I think he's gonna chill right now.
Have a good night. See you laters. Want to wish my friends good luck tonight because it looks like. What?
I was looking at I was trying to look through there. Let's see if we can see him there.
Tiffany be distracting me a lot, especially when I'm filming. I'll like be filming and she'll be like,
There's
"What?"
a lot going on around us, and you're just so ADD. You can't do two things at one time.
I can't. Especially if got you in the background making faces.
Whatever. What is that? Why is it like that?
Did you do that?
How? When?
Oh, that door's opening. That door's opening right now.
Oh.
Wait. Somebody in here? What?
I'm scared to be sleeping here.
That's not a big deal. That probably just happened. Maybe you ran into it or something.
Drink some water too?
What? I think I might have drank some water. Well, there's no water in the sink anymore. There's somebody hiding behind here.
What?
No, I just said if there's somebody hiding behind here, you're gonna get smacked.
Why is that like this?
I don't know, that happens with paintings, babe. It happens. Just adjust it. I mean, this is an old house. Things move, like the ground moves. It could be all this, all this wood foundation. If you ever stay in one of these old homes, like these old vintage wooden homes, very important not to smoke if you do smoke. Or I don't even know if this place has a fireplace. Some of them do have a fireplace.
Yeah.
Man, I could see that just being a disaster. Imagine if these old wooden homes, when they catch fire, like they're done really quick. And I would be so heartbroken. Something like this, like an old historical timepiece like this. I mean, I feel like I went back in time coming here. I mean, this is what it more than likely looked like. This is very classic type wallpaper. I mean, a lot of the old homes had wallpaper like this. Very old school.
Doesn't it feel really hot in here now, though?
It was really cold earlier. Yeah.
Freezing in
It
here.
was really cold. Sometimes you have to kind of put that in place a little bit more. I wouldn't go in. Ready for bed?
I'm just so tired. I'm like afraid I'm not gonna get any sleep.
No, I'll be alright. Let's turn the air down.
The air is exactly where it was when we left.
This camera looks so much brighter. Look at that.
Oh wow.
It's actually not that bright in my room. So I'm using my laptop over there to record us. And that's gonna stay on. The camera that I'm using right now only records for about 30 minutes, maybe 25, I can't remember. I've had that happen when I've done like those uncut type videos. So we're gonna go ahead and go to sleep. If we hear anything into the night, I have my camera close by. I'm pretty tired though, I ain't gonna lie. Like this whole time change really throws me off. I mean, I'm exhausted, she's exhausted. I mean, we're up late already when it comes to like West Coast time. I mean, it's like 12 at night right now, which is 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't know, it's late, so we're tired and we gotta catch a plane back home tomorrow. We have to drive all the way to Vegas to do so, and that's kind of far from here. It's like 4 hours away. Anyways, good night. We'll see you in the morning. Maybe we'll catch up with James and see what they experienced in the morning. Let's do this. Oh my God. Babe, the toilet flushed. You think it's just the old plumbing?
You have to pull that string hard. Can you close the bathroom door all the way?
I guess we have a new story to add to the journal. Was there anything in that one about a toilet flushing?
I don't know.
That's the second time.
The majority of the stuff happens like in the bathroom.
You heard it flush though?
Yes.
Okay. Remember the first time? You didn't hear it. I heard it.
hear it.
Yo, my heart's racing right now.
I know.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to sleep. We're still recording.
Oh gosh, I just seen your camera reflection up there. It scared me.
It's like something's floating. I think it's just old plumbing.
I mean, I like your positivity on this matter, but
I'm serious. It's just old plumbing. Good morning, fam. Into the next day. I think we survived. I mean, if you're watching this video and watching me right now, we made it through the night. Right behind me is room 3, and Tiffany's in there writing inside of our journal. If you want to see what we wrote in our journal in the haunted Cosmopolitan Hotel, you're gonna have to come here and stay in room 3. James is in room 9. You know what? I encourage you just to stay in any room here and read some of the journals. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this video. I have no idea what we caught on video last night. I was trying to watch it, but it's such a big file that my computer kept crashing every time I tried to watch it. I will say that there was a lot of noises in through the night that I seen on waveforms, and there was a lot of those patterns in through the night. I have no idea what they are, but there was definitely something here with us. Tiffany was telling me this morning that she heard the toilet flush too in the middle of the night, and this was after we heard it. She doesn't usually dream much, and she said she kept having nightmares. Thank you so much for being a part of this haunted adventure. Make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already, to show your support for my channel. I gotta go for now before we leave. Give me a kiss.